Glad to be home.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's the first thing? What do you do when you come home? Are you here? Are you
Go to Skyline Chili. And eat lunch. Yes, I did. It never fails.
What do you get?
Well, I'm usually a three-way guy, but it was the Coney Bowl today.
A Coney Bowl.
Coney Bowl, yeah, they're less carbs. I gotta get rid of some of this.
To enter, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations, Mr. Speaker.
Do you ever look at yourself and think, how did I get here?
I've had those moments.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be in politics. I thought I'd run my business for the rest of my career, and stumbled into the political arena and ended up going to Washington. And to think that I've been there 20 years and achieved the goal that I set out to do once I've been there for a little while, it's a great feeling of accomplishment. My job is a little bigger, but the hours really aren't much different than they have been. What is different is that you really can't go anywhere without people wanting photographs, autographs. It's different.
When you were a kid, what did you want to do? I mean, did you want to just run the family's business?
Oh, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I think by the time I was in high school, I decided that I wanted to be a salesman. My best friend and I, he had a neighbor that became kind of our hero. And we both grew up to be salesmen. I was running my sales business and got involved in my neighborhood homeowners association here in Westchester, and ended up in the United States Congress. As I tell people, this too could happen to you. I think I'm doing exactly what I'm made to do. You know, you grew up in a big family, you have to learn to get along with everyone, learn to get things done together, get things done as a family. You grew up around a bar. I mopped floors, did dishes, waited tables, tended bar. You have to learn to deal with every character that walks in the bar. Trust me, all the skills I learned growing up are the skills I need to do my job today.
Do you like your new office?
It's pretty nice.
I bet.
My desk sits in a window off 18 West, right straight down the National Mall. So I'm looking at the Washington Monument with the Lincoln Memorial behind it. It's a pretty nice thing.
You said that one of your first, issues was going to be to repeal Obamacare. How's that going?
The bill passed this week. Mm-hmm. It's on its way to the United States Senate. I hope it'll get a vote over there. But we'll continue to go after this health care law, which we think destroys jobs, ruin the best health care system in the world, and bankrupt our country.
Have you personally read it? All of it?
No. Who can read 2,300 pages? And even if you read it, you wouldn't understand it, because it refers to all these other sections of the law that it would take you months with reference books to refer to all the other sections of the code.
Let me ask you this. When you were getting sworn in, you had your family there.
Oh, yeah.
How was that?
It was great. There were 10 of my 11 brothers and sisters there, nieces, nephews, cousins, their kids, and about 500 other friends from Southwest Ohio. It was a nice day.
Coolest thing?
Coolest thing?
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi handing me the gavel. Doesn't get better than that.
I agree.
I now pass this gavel, which is larger than most gavels here, but the gavel of choice of Mr. Speaker Boehner.
And she made some odd comment about the size of your gavel.
Yeah, a friend of mine up in Middletown made some gavels for me. There was no real reference book on how big the gavel should be.
Right.
So we had breakfast over at Thanksgiving, and he says, well, what do you think? I said, well, it looks fine to me. But it was pretty big.
I bet. It was a big gavel.
It was real big.
Yeah.
Our hearts are broken, but our spirit is not.
You have a little bit of criticism on crying, on being emotional. What do you say to the critics? I mean, that's just kind of the guy you are?
That's just who I am. And, I feel pretty strongly about what I do. I never went to Congress because I wanted to be a congressman. Mm-hmm. And I never wanted to be the speaker because I needed some big fancy title. I went there to do something. And I get really, really serious about doing what I set out to do.
There have been a lot of talk that the president and you don't quite see eye to eye.
No, not really. We're just not real close. We get along fine.
When you talk, I mean, do you have conversations with him?
Usually at the White House. We haven't had any conversations lately. But we understand each other. We get along fine. We're just not close. Now, I suspect that'll begin to change here in the coming months.
You've never gone golfing with him yet?
I haven't been asked.
I know that one other time President Obama made some kind of a comment on your fantastic tan that you have all the time.
You know, he doesn't realize that I was born dark, and I like to play golf. I walk, ride a bike. I'm outside a lot.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Let him say it.
Well, you can say whatever they want. I am what I am. I'm always going to be me.
Does anything ever get to you?
No, no. Well, yesterday, my schedule got to me, and I actually had to say something to my staff. I don't know what other goal there would be other than to be speaker.
Well, there would be being, there's two positions higher than yours,
no,
right?
No. I have never had any interest in the White House.
What's been the biggest drag or disappointment? Anything?
No surprises. I was a Republican leader for the last 4 years. And, the job's a little different because now you're responsible for the whole institution. No, there haven't been any problems at all.
What's it like to be John Boehner?
Comfortable.